So CGMMV is a really complex disease. Not having only this resistant varieties is going to be enough really, because we still have to look at the hygiene and many other things equally in order to make it more successful. So when we do screenings in order to identify which material has the highest level of resistance, we have to make sure that all the environmental factors are also there to be able to make that separation. So day length, temperature, any kind of stress, fruit load, and the timing of infection, stage of the plant, they all have impact on our results. Because of that, we make sure that we make our trials throughout the cycle and evaluate it, for the regular times that a crop cycle takes, maybe up to 3 months. And we do periodic evaluations in the beginning, middle, and at the end in order to be able to have good data and make decisions that, yes, indeed, this material is the best among all that we can go forward with.
Once the trial is over, we look at the overall performance and make comparisons to known checks to decide how each variety has performed. Some of them will be susceptible, some of them will be with better resistance, and some of them will be something in between, more like an intermediate. Depending on that year's data as well as the previous year's data, we combine everything and make a final decision.
So that's the process we implemented, and it's not only based on 1 year data. We have to make sure that we have consistent data over the years as well. So at least 2-3 years of data is collected before we make any final decisions about our product going forward. Again, not only CGMMV, but we have to look at a lot of other traits in our breeding program in order to come up with a product at the end, not only yielding, providing good quality, but also some other disease resistances, including CGMMV. So that's the main part of all the research activities that we have to do. In France, we have now Garpo, Georgia, and Davida as commercial products available to growers, hopefully meeting their needs, providing yield, quality, as well as the desired level of CGMMV resistance. Okay, so this is an ongoing process. It's not done yet, because as long as there is a problem, we still have to work on it by breeding more cultivars, more varieties with more resistances in them. So up until now, Garpo, Davida, and Georgia provided some level of resistance, because there is really no true resistance. Every single variety can be infected by this virus. That's why it is called symptomless carrier. So now our goal is to look for other sources of resistances for the future varieties in order to make it even better, so that the growers are having less problems with this virus. Hopefully, in the next 2-3 years, we will be able to provide this new set of varieties with more improved versions.